let's talk about relationships and just some things that I believe in. Number one on the chopping block, because I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this, I don't believe in my boyfriend paying for everything or taking care of all of the bills. I just never have. We've been together since middle school, and we've both actively been growing and working towards our goals. We went through college together, and I want him to have his own life. I want him to live his own life just like I want to live my own life. Meaning, I don't care for him to work twice as hard to cover the bills. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, I could understand how people would have a problem with that if they're dating somebody that isn't as mature as my boyfriend or as goal-driven as my boyfriend, but if you knew him, you would just understand. Second thing, also very controversial in this generation, we believe in marriage, but not to the certain extent that everybody else does. And what I mean by that is every time I open TikTok, it's like, if he's not marrying you within this amount of years, if he's not putting a ring on it, this. First of all, if you know somebody for a year and you want them to marry you, like instantly right off the bat, it has to be a year, or like you have a set time in your mind. I hate to say this, but most of the time those relationships fail. And that's coming from someone that grew up around a lot of broken marriages. Getting married does not equate to loving somebody. And I know that like as a whole, we're stuck in this mindset, but it isn't. To add on to that, we do want to get married, but we both are really set on the fact that the one thing we are going to spend a ton of money on is our wedding, because it's a one-time thing. And if I'm being completely honest, we don't want a small wedding. We want to get married like on Lake Como or just somewhere really cool because it's special. And there's nothing wrong with small weddings. I think they are beautiful, intimate, but you can still have a big wedding and it'll be intimate. Number 3, we do not want to have kids until we are financially stable, and this is going to take a while. We are both 24 and I'm leaning towards like 30. Honestly, he doesn't care. Like, as long as we have kids, he's fine. There's just a lot of things that we both want to do. We're both very entrepreneurial, and we just have big dreams that we want to accomplish before having kids and travel and do things that a lot of our family weren't able to. Now, the fourth one is very niche, but I'm going to do a separate video with some more. For the fourth one, we do not cuss at each other. And what I mean by that is like, we have never called each other out of our names, like ever. And that's not even a rule we have, it's just something that we've always followed that I think everybody should follow. Like, we don't say mean things to each other, if that makes sense. And I know you're probably like, Miss Girl, y'all have never said mean things to each other, but genuinely, we don't.